Hi everyone, Carol Fitzgerald here with veganrecipesforhealth.com with another vegan recipe. Today I'm going to make an edamame bean salad for you and for me, and when I get done I am going to have this for lunch. I created this last week. I sometimes see recipes and then I tweak them and change things in them so that by the time I'm finished with them it's nothing like the original. So anyway, edamames, do you know what they are? They're soybeans, actually. They come in little pods like this, and probably a lot of people know more about what they are now because many restaurants serve them as appetizers. And they steam these and then put different seasonings and salts and things on them, and they're really, really good. And what you do is, these are kind of frozen, but you sort of open up the ends of it, like this with your teeth. Just bite, and then suck out the bean inside. And that's what it is. And you chew that. And with the salt on it and everything, and then there's another one and you go down to the rest. But discard this part of it. Well, I bought already shelled edamames for this. If you're thinking, oh, do I have to do that with each one? They come already shelled. So for this recipe, this is what you will do. But if you ever want to have a fun appetizer, the kids love biting into these and getting the little bean out. And then of course you discard this, as I mentioned. So let's get moving. We're going to put in the edamames, one package edamame beans, a package of corn, frozen corn. I think they're like 14 ounces. Oh, it depends how much you're making. So it depends on what kind of a crowd you're going to serve this to. And about 1.5 cups to 2 cups of celery. I like a lot of celery in mine because it gives it a really good crunch. About 1 cup of chopped cilantro. That gives it a really good flavor. I have red onion cut up here, so that goes in. A pinch of pepper, a pinch of salt, a couple pinches I did there. Tomatoes, last time I made it I put in grape tomatoes, but I didn't have any today, so I'm just using a cut up tomato, so that's just as good. 1 teaspoon of cumin. I don't like things too hot, so I'm going to do a scant teaspoon of cumin. But if you like it hot, put in as much hot as you like. I'm going to give it a drizzle of vinegar. And 1 15-ounce can of pinto beans and 1 15-ounce can of black-eyed peas. So those go in. So you've got 3 beans in here, actually. And lime. You know how much I love my lemon squeezer? I can't, for some reason, cut a lime in half and use that. It just doesn't seem to work. So I have to cut the limes in quarters and squeeze them by hand. And it's really hard for me because my fingers are weak and I have to almost use 2 hands to do it. But anyway, 1 lime cut in quarters and squeezed in here. And between the lime and the vinegar and the cilantro, this has such a wonderful flavor that I think you will really like it. It's a great side. You can serve this over a bed of greens. And it's also wonderful to have in the freezer. Let's mix it up with 2 spoons. I like to use 2 spoons. It's not, I said freezer. It's also wonderful to have in the refrigerator for when you're on the go. Sometimes, you know, I'm hungry and I'm leaving before lunch or before dinner or whatever, and I can take either a little container of this with me, or I can just have a couple little dish before I leave, and it tides me over for a while. So then I don't have, you know, I'm not reaching for the wrong things. Okay, and here we are. And I'm going to give it a taste. For me, just a little more salt. Sea salt, I always use, but otherwise, it's really good. Very good. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another recipe. Bye now.